Okay, everybody, here we are with our Letterland lesson. It's Unit 18, and the title of it is Eddie Elephant Does the Talking. So I'm going to share the screen, and we're going to look at a little story about Eddie Elephant doing the talking. Now here we see him with Mr. E and Mr. A. And usually when we see Mr. E and Mr. A going out walking together, Mr. A is a lookout man. We don't hear him at all. And Mr. E is who does the talking, and we usually hear E. But here we have Eddie Elephant in the picture. And in this one, Eddie Elephant does the talking. So we're going to listen to the story about how this goes. One spring day, Mr. A and Mr. E decided to go for a walk. They looked outside their window and saw Eddie Elephant playing with a feather. Here we see the E and the A, and you hear eh. Notice the words that are in bold and a little bit larger, the ones that are following this, where Eddie Elephant's doing the talking. Mr. A said, "Why don't we invite Eddie to join us for a walk?" Mr. A replied, "That is a wonderful plan. It is such a pleasant day. Why don't we have a picnic in the meadow?" Mr. A made peanut butter sandwiches, and Mr. E checked to see if the weather would continue to be perfect for a walk and a picnic. They left with 2 sandwiches for Mr. A and Mr. E and 24 sandwiches for Eddie. They had a pleasant walk until they came around a bend in the trail. There was a fallen tree across the path. Mr. E said, "That dead tree keeps us from getting to the meadow." Mr. A said, "We will not get to have our picnic on this pleasant day." Eddie stepped ahead of them and lifted the heavy tree as if it was light as a feather. He moved it to the side of the trail. So on to the meadow. They are ready to go now. Now, when these 3 make a word like ready, the one who does the talking is our big friend, Eddie. So that is the story about Mr. E and Mr. A and Eddie Elephant joining them. Now, I also have found a neat video for us to watch that follows this. So let me close this up and let's watch this.
Hi, Geraldine. You brought me to your kitchen, where lots and lots of things go on in the kitchen. And today, we're going to learn about the E-A spelling that makes the F sound. Now, in your last E-A video, it made the E sound. Can you make that sound? Can you make the sound we learned before? E. E. Good. But today, it makes the F sound. Geraldine, are you getting a bit grumpy? Okay, it's the F sound. Okay? Just like your head. Head. Ah, Geraldine. Naughty giraffe. So head has got the E-A spelling in. Have a look around the house for anything else that has got the E-A spelling in. That makes the F sound. Off you go. So off she went around the house to find something featuring F. Oh, Geraldine, you found a nice piece of bread. And it's an end piece as well. That's always left over at the bottom of the bread bag, isn't it, Geraldine? Yes. You like your bread, don't you, Geraldine? I know that because there's always breadcrumbs lying around the house. Always. Aren't there? Yes. And you don't clean up after your breadcrumbs, do you, Geraldine? Geraldine, you don't. I've seen the kitchen after you've had your toast in the morning. It's a right state. Now, I think maybe you could spread some butter on that bread. Off you go then. Okay, Geraldine. Ooh. You're doing that very well, Geraldine. You're spreading the butter on the bread. So spread and bread. Although I think that butter needs to warm up a little bit, Geraldine. Well, enjoy your bread and butter, Geraldine. Oh, Geraldine, that's not very nice. Can you have one last go of that eh sound? Eh, for the EA spelling. See you next time.
Sounds like Geraldine's a little bit of a troublemaker, doesn't it? Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you, this is going to be what we're going to send to you with our new routines that we have that come from what we need to do in second grade. This is our second grade weekly schedule this week. And one thing that we want to do with spelling is we want you to see what we have right here in blue. That's what we're going to focus on right now. You need to watch Letterland lesson on Monday. That's what you're hopefully doing this on Monday. And then you need to look right here down on Monday. And you have 2 activities when you're done watching this. Go to Spelling City and do word videos and missing letter. That's all you need to do today. Okay? Then I'm going to go down here under Tuesday, and the Spelling City activities for the rest of the days are the last one on here, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The 2 for Tuesday are Which Letter Team and Silly Bulls. Wednesday's Letterland activity under Spelling City is Which Word Sentences and Hang Mouse. And then on Thursday, you'll go to Spelling City and do Letter File and practice spelling test. Then on Friday, do Spelling City, take the spelling test on Spelling Test Me. So this is kind of like when you were doing daily work in the classroom. We would introduce the concept on Monday, and you'd have something that you do when we were doing our rotations that you would do at WordWorks. So this is like your WordWorks on Monday. These are your WordWorks activities for Tuesday. These are your WordWorks activities for Wednesday, and these are for Thursday, and like we always did, a spelling test on Friday. So that's how you're going to do Letterland this week, and hopefully it'll work out for the next week. And the rest of this stuff you can look at for it helps you get an idea of what to do each day, and it spreads it out, and it's not so much on one day. And then the required work for the week is listed over here. Okay, so I wanted to show that to you. So let me go back and stop sharing the screen. And so that's all we have for Letterland this week. I'm not doing the quick coding today. Since we have a change, I wanted to focus on the change. And another reason I don't have too much for E and A is I've struggled to find a lot of the materials with Letterland. So that's why I went and looked for a phonics video and did a whole story, which I typed up. So I hope you enjoy having fun with this, with Mr. E and Mr. A going out on a walk, and then adding Eddie Elephant along with them, and he gets to do the talking. So sometimes when you see E and A together, you have Eddie in the background and he's going, eh. All right, so have a good week and see you later. Bye-bye.